What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back in a new episode of the survival series, and today we're going to be doing a very chill episode in comparison to the last few where we went to the end, we built a creeper farm. Today we're just going to be finishing up this base, and that's because I am really tired of seeing this ugly ass ceiling like this and this hole in the wall. I don't really have a plan for this because I'm not really that skilled, but I think we're gonna go for this style right here. And we're gonna have panes and then glass and then panes again. For the ceiling, I have thought of using Blackstone, and that's because, well, not Blackstone, well, Deep Slate, and that's because, and we're gonna use slabs because that saves up a ton of materials, and we're gonna test it right now, actually, if it looks good or not. I think it does. So we got this. Yeah, I think it does. It's a good break. I think it does. So we're gonna be just mining up the ceiling here. We're not gonna expand the house at all. We're just gonna make it a bit better looking. So we're gonna mine the ceiling and everything. We're gonna replace it with the blackstone slabs. The only thing I am gonna craft is chains because I want hanging lanterns rather than just torches around like they are right now. I'm probably gonna leave one or two. But it's still nice to have, like, you know, the core of Minecraft was to be like medieval sort of thing, and I feel like that torches represent exactly that. It's a bit tough, so I might just do something like this. Oops. An oak to reach. Apparently not. I was meant to do one forward. There we go. It's going to be very simple. We're also going to create storage. We're going to do it there. We have space for chests, for everything. So why not just do it? And then I was thinking that in the next few episodes, maybe, we can make that, this mountain here, a little bit of a mine. What I'm going to also do in this episode is remove all of this. Since we got the main one going down there anyways as a show, I'm probably going to expand it all the way to that hill. So I'm going to remove all of this. I'm going to remove a few sugar canes probably up until there to create a brand new path. Because, you know, I don't really like it when this area is all crowded. There we go. Simple as that. Something else I'm supposed to do is I am meant to actually let me go to the stone cutter. We're gonna craft as many slabs as we want. Probably gonna do let's try 3 stacks for now. Hopefully they last. It's also raining and it's night soon. Yeah, we can sleep. Cool. I found this incomplete base really ugly. I was starting to get very annoyed with it. Like, I get it. I want to take things slow, but this was just excessive. So I wanted to do it right now. And also, I apologize for posting this video on Thursday rather than the usual Wednesday. I hope that it doesn't happen again, or at least as often. The main reason why I had to do it was because, as you may all know, I live in the UK. And currently, it peaked at 30 degrees or 30, whatever it was, 30 something degrees. And my laptop was unfortunately running like a potato. Not exactly, it was still like running for what I needed it to run. But you know, when I tried to play Minecraft, it was not running as it should have. Fuck, I keep wasting slabs and I don't really want to. There we go. I mean, I feel like this is a very nice break because we got the very light granite. We got the wood. So what perfect break is not there if not some deep slate or blackstone. But you know, I already have 3 stacks of deep slate in my base, so why not use it? And now that I figured something out, I need to also get some gravel because I need to... I was not meant to break that. I'm gonna break this for now. For now. Because then I need to fix the window. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna do it. I might even just make this smaller and do exactly that again, just diagonally. So we're gonna have like glass pane, glass pane. I'm not sure. Because as you know, I'm not that skilled in building. It's actually quite the opposite. I'm gonna leave that for now because I'm not sure if I'll need it. And something, well, I wasn't really upset about it. My girlfriend was. Today, when I'm recording this video, while I'm recording on 9 p.m., today was the day of the eclipse, well, supposed total eclipse. But from where I live and where she lives, nothing could be seen. So to us, it just looked like a normal day. And she was a bit sad about it because she thought it was going to be a bit romantic, you know. The eclipse, solar eclipse, something we didn't have for the past 20 odd years. I think I should be able to replace these, yeah. And I knew I crafted too many. That's okay. Oh yeah, actually, I keep forgetting stuff, but something else we're meant to do is... I'm going to put it here for now. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to organize the chests again. Don't need this anymore. Don't need this. And yeah, actually, I forgot. I keep forgetting stuff. I crafted 2 stacks of rocket, which is the strongest ones you can get. Flight duration 3. I'm going to put this here first. And it didn't even take me that long. It was about like 10 minutes of AFK at the creeper farm. It's really busted, and that's just one layer. So I can't even imagine more layers. I just couldn't be asked doing it. I don't really need it. You know, I'm in a single player world. I'm gonna be building everything nearby. And whenever 2 stacks are finished of flight duration 3, which is gonna be in a long, long while, I'm just gonna grab some more. So what was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Well, yeah, first of all, I'm gonna grab some dirt, which I had some in my shulker box. And I'm just gonna replace all of this. I'm done. So now we just gotta wait for the grass to grow over here. Because now I'm gonna, well, definitely not now, but eventually at some point I'm gonna expand all of this across that hill. Maybe there, I don't think so, but maybe in the background a bit more. And in the meantime, we're gonna remove these. This also looks ugly, so it's gonna have to be changed. I don't like it. But will grow here anyways. Looks a bit blocky here, so let me just fix that a little bit. Whoops. There we go, that should do it. Maybe like this. Yep. Right, okay. I had to cut a little bit because it started lagging like crazy. I give it a few minutes and hopefully it doesn't happen again. I started making a somewhat of a path that leads towards that direction. It doesn't have to be, whoops, doesn't have to be crazy good looking. You know, just to show that this path has been walked before. And I hate these flipping leaves. Rather than it being completely empty, you know. Maybe that's too much, so can remove somewhere here. Maybe even this one. Something like this. There we go. And maybe if I have some here, I'm gonna do it. If not, then peak. Do have 3. Okay. And then I can do something like this. I can replace some of them with gravel. to mix it in with dirt. It just gives it off a little bit of a better looking feeling. We got some here, so I might just collect it. And then we can just put dirt in instead. Like this. There we go. And then in places like these, we can just add a little bit of gravel here and there. Just for that touch. It doesn't even have to be anything crazy. It's just here and there. And there should also be enough. There we go. I think this improved already by a ton. Here we can make like a little fence. And I think I already have some in here. Yeah, we can craft some more without issue. So let me get this wood. Let me place these seeds here, this wheat here. Leaves, I'm just going to leave them here for now. Same thing for the sugar canes. I don't need the andesite. Don't need the cobblestone either. And there we go. Actually, this thing in my inventory reminded me of the fact that I want to put this to smelt. So we can create a window later. And yeah, I'm going to smelt all of it. It's not that deep. I'm probably not going to use it for anything else. Let's craft some fences. I think that sticks. Sodom as well? Maybe not. I'm imagining things. This is what happens when you record at 9 p.m. I can never remember if it's this way or the other way around. So we're gonna find out. Yeah, it's this way. I hope 9 fences are enough. I think they should be. So now we have a little balcony on the lake. Gives a little character here. Maybe we can put some berries here because we have a spruce forest in that direction. To which I have a cool project for that too. And I do that while going to sleep. Well, I say that while going to sleep. I have a very cool project in mind. And I want to figure out how to do this. For now, I'm going to put dirt, but like, I'm going to replace it probably. It's just to give it that Hobbit style of covering everything with dirt. So, see how this looks for now. It's like, I'm happy as long as I have a window here, per se. So we can do, maybe like this would be better. Remove this. Remove. What am I meant to remove? This one, maybe? As I said, I'm going by feeling. I'm not going. Because then I wanted to use this tile, but I'm not sure if it's possible. Because how the flip am I meant to do it diagonally? I might just keep it as a closed wall. Like, the view is nice, but, you know, I have a window here. So I might close it off as a wall. Because otherwise I would just have to replace all of this. And actually, let me consider. All of this with glass. And I might. Let me see how it would look. So I'm gonna use wood. I have the efficiency axe anyways. So what if I do something like this? How does that look? This is not how it's not what it's actually meant to be, but you know, I want an idea. And then what if we bury it a little bit in dirt, like this? Well, actually no, because this is meant to be glass, so we can't. But maybe we can put stairs at the edges. Yeah, they might look good. And at the top as well. We can do it. And then in case I'm just going to remove the glass with the Silk Touch pickaxe that I have. So we don't waste it. We can try that for now. See how that looks. And actually, I quite like the ideas of having a little pillar of wood to break off like this. Just meant to give it one more. There we go. So where do I want to do it? Do I want to build it here? Is that like the plan? Actually, I can just build it like this, no? So, wait. This is why I love Minecraft, because I can do things like these. I have some polished, so it's always up to how I like it. And actually, let me get the Silk Touch pickaxe before I forget. And then we just carry on like this. And then maybe some dirt like this. So we can always use like some dirt to cover. I mean, it's not the greatest thing I've ever built, but in my opinion, it definitely works. Because then I can retain some more of this tile, as you can see. Maybe I'll add two fences here for some depth, because you never want a flat wall, although this one is already zigzag, so it already has texture somewhat. But here it's too flat, and I don't want to just do this. I could, I don't want to. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna craft 3 more fences. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm honestly surprised I managed to get this first try. I thought I was gonna have to edit the fuck out of this video just because of this window. I thought I was gonna have a ton of trouble because of this window, but apparently I didn't, so. And then in case we can go gather some berries from the forest over there, plant them here, some little flowers, put them here, and this could be a little private garden. Then this way is the path to the village. So I think this is really cool. So next step is, let me see how many chests can fit. 2, 4, 6, 2, well, so 6 double chests. How many do I have? I have enough. And I want to make something different out of this bed. I'm not really sure how I see it right now that it's just hanging here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to transfer everything I can in my 4 shulker boxes. Just at random. Besides my main tools. There we go, something like this. And I'm slowly gonna empty everything in each chest and relocate them, I should say. Okay, after a long while, to be fair, I think it took me longer than I expected. I sorted out most, if not all, the things I had. Now there's my empty inventory. I'm gonna put this one back here. I burnt some stuff that I didn't need, like the extra music disc. That was basically the same. Didn't really need it, so I just burnt it with my flint and steel. For item frames, this is just meant to be a random chest with random items. Let me put this back here. So in dirt, building blocks, nether, wood, food. I left a chest here for the seeds because I'm going to need it later. I can't be asked moving them. And something that we need to do, that I need to do, is replace all of these ugly ass dirty blocks. I'm gonna go up after this and fix wherever there are holes. It doesn't really matter. But from inside it needs to look pristine. There we go, exactly like this. And I have plans for the forest down there. Yeah, now it looks way more clean than it was before. It was so ugly earlier with that hole. And we're gonna put a little bit of dirt to fix this up. Like this. Because, you know, unfortunately, we can't be having slabs exposed. But yeah, I think it looks beautiful, like just like this. And I think for today, I've done more than enough. Next episode, I'm just gonna move the bed. This is gonna stay here. I quite like it, to be fair, in this wall. I'm not sure I'm gonna make the bed central. Add some decorations in the next episode as well. Oh, and I need to fix this immediately. This. Need to get some wood. And again, we can just add some dirt from the outside. Doesn't really matter. There we go. As long as it looks proper and it doesn't look unneat, I like it. I'm quite proud of myself for what I did today. I'm just gonna put these blocks here where they belong. This one here. I know, guys, it's a bit random, but I'm recording this after I finished the base. You've probably seen everything already, but it started lagging like crazy again. So I just cut the clip and give it a few minutes again, so I can do my outro. I put the lanterns as well, so now the whole base is somewhat fixed. There we go. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.